Hi, I'm Jen. If you're new here, I am delighted to meet you. And if not, welcome back to the channel. I am just wrapping up a little over a month on the lion diet. I did it as an elimination diet so that I could slowly add other foods back in and see if any of them cause any particular sensitivities. In case you're not familiar, the lion diet is meat, salt, and water only, and more specifically, only ruminant meats. I've mostly been eating beef and lamb. The idea is to slowly add other foods back in, other carnivore foods, to see if they create any particular problems. For me, that's mostly skin issues, such as acne or a lot of itching on my skin that makes me feel nervous that I may have a recurrence of my psoriasis symptoms. Now, the thing that I most missed while on the lion diet was absolutely coffee. Now, coffee's technically not carnivore anyway. It is from a plant, but lots of carnivores do drink coffee, and I'm hopeful that I'll be able to add some back in without having any issues. I will most likely just stick with decaf, but I just love the routine of it. I love the flavor. I just love coffee. So that's the first thing I intend to add back. As I add foods back, I will eat them for about 3 to 5 days, and then I will take 2 days without those foods and see how the week goes. I will monitor my symptoms and just kind of keep track of how things go, and then the next week I'll add the next new food. The main things that I want to add are coffee, of course, eggs, but I will definitely start with yolks only because a lot of people have sensitivity to the whites. So I'll start with egg yolks, and if that goes okay, then I'll try whole eggs. I also definitely want to try adding chicken and bacon specifically. If the bacon goes okay, then I may just try all other kinds of pork. Those are the foods that I will likely start with, though I will probably throw some fish in there at some point too. And I don't know about dairy, honestly. I feel like it's already so obvious to me that dairy is irritating to my skin, and also I'm a bit addicted to it, which creates its own issues. So I may add back dairy on a very limited basis, but I haven't even decided what I'm gonna do with that yet. The other big change I'm making is that I have been doing more of a high-fat carnivore diet for the last several months, partly to help my immune system as I was weaning off the medication for my psoriasis, but also because I was hoping it would help me to lose weight. It really has not helped me lose any weight. I felt great and I ate tons of calories and didn't really gain weight, but I would like to lose a little bit now. So I'm making a pretty big change in that direction. I've been following Maria Emmerich's course that I'm taking to become more knowledgeable about keto and carnivore diets, but part of that course includes her recommendations for people on a diet that's keto or carnivore when they're trying to lose weight. Her advice is to be fairly high protein, but pretty low fat. The idea is that if you're not eating too much fat, then your body will be more apt to use your own stored body fat as fuel. So I've been doing this just a few days so far, and I'm eating about 120 to 150 grams of protein a day because my ideal body weight is somewhere around 150, 160 pounds. And my fat intake has only been about 85 grams. So total calories are low. I'm saying 12 to 1400 calories. In the past, I would have said that is way too low. I don't want to mess up my metabolism. I don't want to lose muscle mass. But according to Maria Emmerich's course, as long as you're getting enough protein, you're going to maintain muscle growth. As long as you're fat adapted, meaning that your body is no longer waiting for glucose and carbs to use as fuel, your body will burn fat, whether you eat it or whether it's stored on your body. So I am measuring my glucose and my ketones every day and making sure I'm staying in ketosis and that my glucose is okay. And so theoretically, I'm taking in enough calories that my body will then get more fat and more calories from my stored body fat. So instead of thinking of it like I'm eating at a huge deficit, I'm thinking of it like I'm eating a normal amount of food because I've got plenty stored on my body still. And then once I reach my goal weight, the idea will be to basically keep doing the same thing except increase fat and increase calories to maintain because I no longer want to burn my stored body fat. So I'm just very new at this. We'll see how it goes. I will definitely let you all know because if it's a helpful tool and it doesn't create any issues, then I think it's a great thing to do. But if it creates issues, like if it makes me want to start binge eating again, or it's making it difficult for me to get a good workout, or I'm losing muscle mass or whatever, then I will absolutely reconsider what I'm doing. I actually had a DEXA scan a couple weeks ago, so it'll be really nice to have that baseline information of how much lean body mass I had and how much body fat I had compared to how much I will have after this. If my lean body mass is staying the same or even increasing and my body fat is going down, then I will have very objective data that this was a good plan. So if any of this interests you, I'd love for you to like and subscribe and follow along. I will keep giving updates every week or two just to kind of let people know how it's going. Also, follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active and we can interact there every day. Thank you so much.